Oh, and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Thrilling scenes here too, so much in line with Atalanta's reputation as the great entertainers of Italian football. And already we're underway here. Now it's Solot. Bellingham. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
Bellingham calmly anticipates, and it's Lahm.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Ronaldinho. Bellingham.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Bellingham gets a foot in here. Busquets. Now it's Solot. Brazil do have a chance to counter here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. That's a nicely measured pass. Mbappe. A lot of space ahead of him. That's good defending, very good defending. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Baresi. Gently done. Bale chasing after it. It's Bale! Oh, how good is he? A finish of true class! Gorgeous, just to have the audacity to do it.
Well, he had time to weigh up the fact that the keeper was vulnerable, and he duly lobbed him.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Now it's Bale. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Ronaldinho. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Musiala. Bale hits one! Caught offside that time. Ronaldinho. Haaland. Busquets. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Now it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Musiala. Bale. That's an excellent interception. Lam.
Atalanta can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Van Dijk. Baresi. Bale is herring after that one. Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Baresi getting this one clear. The message is clear, none shall pass. Atalanta have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Mbappe. Can he spark a counter here? And it's half-time here. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Peter, this is far from a lost cause. Yes, they've been hit once by a pacey opposition, but they've asserted more control and look capable.
Atalanta head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Atalanta carrying a one-goal lead. So he's plotting something before playing it in. And it's Lam. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Lam stood his ground strongly. Musiala. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Musiala, very much a man of this moment. Passing nice and neat. It's a goal kick. Thuram cuts it out. And it's Lam. Busquets. Roberto Carlos. Fired deep towards the back post. Bellingham tries to clear. Forwards and with intent. And he's cut it out. Chance here to counter. Musiala. He's gone forward. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Nice control. Bellingham. There's the shot! He's scored! 2 up and threatening to pull clear. Bale at his razor-sharp best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Sostituzione per l'Atalanta, numero 42.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 18.
Atalanta are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
È di 17.007 spettatori.
Great defending, strong and determined. Figo. Atalanta still have the cards to affect this game. And he's there to get it away. Some resolute defending there. Moved on forwards. That's played into space. Dinked through. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's just beyond his reach. Decent hit! He scores! And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can sense a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Lam. Messi. Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Bastoni deals with that comfortably. Beckham. Bale.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball over the top. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Van Dijk gets it away. Busquets. And he's there to clear it. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And the ball is out of play. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Bale. Oh, he's burst through. Bellingham! And that's caused a worry or two.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
And it's Figo. And the shot! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! How very smart. He just got it right.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
So all square, and that's that. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Bale claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument.